Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
You know, for Los Angeles, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. George in the front court, along with Leonard. Norman Powell is out there with Jackson, and it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. And for Miami, Lowry and Hero are the guard set. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Jackson against Lowry. Now Powell. Zubac kicks to George. Clock at 6. Zubac the pass to George. The shot from the low post is good. George has got the opening basket of the game for Los Angeles.
Well, you have to respect the focus of Paul George, not letting the defense alter his shot.
Lowry finds Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Butler, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now, here's Lowry. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, how about that? Just glide toward the rim, but finish with power. What a combination by Jimmy.
And here's George. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Magic in Orlando. Pass to Leonard. And it's Zubac atop the key. Pass to Powell. Tries it from the top of the key, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Knicks.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another, communicated well, and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Now Butler. After the missed three from Reggie Jackson.
Well, terrific floor awareness from the crafty swingman. Jimmy Butler playing the role of facilitator.
Leonard with the ball. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
To the paint. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered. And Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
The Clippers in the lead. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
There's Hero with the three. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And the pass to Zubac. He kicks it to Leonard. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Here's George. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. It's another look. And Zubac puts it in.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Takes it inside, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
The first free throw is good.
And going back to the 2020 bubble, Tyler Hero was incredible as a rookie, scoring 16 points per game in the playoffs, a huge reason Miami reached the finals.
And Hero drops them both. Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. The Clippers keep it alive. George, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And Tucker has it in the corner. Back to Lowry. Pass to Hero. Butler passes to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Now, here's George. Outside Jackson. Passes it to Zubac. Dishes it to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up again. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
The free throw drops for Butler. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
He hits both from the stripe.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 7th in steals, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Now, here is George. Shoots over Tucker.
Well, physical on-ball defense, something we come to expect every night from Tucker. Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. Number 1, the Heat.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
Butler against George. Now here's Powell. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Knocked loose. Butler goes in. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from George. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. A different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Tyler Hero. And then for Los Angeles, Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Leonard. And it's Kennard in for Reggie Jackson. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Heat leading by 4. Butler deciding where to go with it. To stop the drought. The shot by Powell, no good. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Robinson dishes to Lowry. Kicks to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And it's 7 points for Butler.
Well, over the course of time, Jimmy Butler has so improved his range. Now more capable of stretching the defense. That's pretty.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
On the wing, Batum. There's the dish to Powell. Covington in the corner. The pass to Kennard. Now George. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here we can check out the story for Kawhi Leonard.
And their analytics department won't be happy with the dip in his effective field goal percentage this month. He's not taking the smart shots he was earlier in the season. Maybe trying to do a little bit too much.
On the wing, George, defended by Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Powell kicks to George. Over Butler.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Morris is checked in for Miami. Oladipo comes in for Kyle Lowry. And then for the Clippers, Marcus Morris comes in for George. Mann subbed in for Norman Powell. Here's the floater. They get the rebound. Shot to stop the run. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Oladipo, here we go. Count it, good.
They had been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Mann after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. It's Dedmon with the rebound. The Heat leading by 11. Left side, Butler. Pass to Morris. Inside, Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Oladipo's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Mann. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Kennard. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Oladipo. He picked up 12 points in their last one against New York. Morris against Batum. Robinson for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Clippers trail by 13. Tipped away. And here we go. It's Butler. Fires for three. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Oladipo against Kennard. Outside, Covington. Offline with his three.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Oladipo against Covington. Here's Dedmon. Good work there as it goes. And the Heat lead by 15.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
1:27 left in the first. Tries again. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Oladipo taking his time here. He kicks it to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Robinson for three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Mann. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Oladipo outside. He dishes it to Butler. Batum against Morris. Back to Butler. Lets it fly. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 16. Lets the three fly. And Marcus Morris good for three.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
And here is Butler. 14 points from him the last game against New York. Passes it to Oladipo. With 1 on the clock. No good that time. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. You know, Greg, when you think about Jimmy Butler, it sure seems like he was born to wear a Miami Heat jersey, as he says.
I'm so fortunate to be able to work with and for an organization like this one. And then, man, I got some incredible teammates, like for real. Some really good ones that love coming in to work every day and busting their tail, knowing that good things are going to come from it.
And Butler, Greg, in his previous stops, sometimes at odds with teammates or whoever else, but that was not the case in Miami.
Well, he played with Dwayne Wade in Chicago, and Wade, a Heat legend, played matchmaker, telling both sides this is where Jimmy needs to be.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Marcus Morris. Robert Covington out there with Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Mann in the point guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Luke Kennard entered the league with a long history of success, both in the high school and collegiate levels. And this is a guy who I think still has a high ceiling.
Now, here is Robinson. 17 points in his last outing. Now the Clippers moving it up. And some changes here for the Heat. P.J. Tucker comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson. The Clippers also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Nicholas Batum. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Kennard. On the wing, Jackson. He had 19 points in the win against Orlando.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
And for Kennard, he was a standout player at a very early age.
Well, you can look no further at the state of Ohio and the scoring records he put up. Kennard outscored LeBron James's high school numbers. He has that kind of game where he can just take over with his shooting.
Now here's Jackson. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Good on the triple.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Now Hero, Kennard covering. Hero kicks to Morris. It's Oladipo on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Clippers trail by 13. There's the drive. That shot, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Oladipo outside. Hero on the wing. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Hero. A different look for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Lowry in for Victor Oladipo. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Marcus Morris. Paul George comes in for Mann. And it's Powell in for Luke Kennard. And Hero drops them both. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 15. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
What a smooth-looking release from Kawhi Leonard. Doing work in the mid-range. That is his comfort zone.
Lowry passes to Hero. Back to Lowry. Adebayo against Zubac. from 11 feet away, and the shot is long. Clippers trail by 13. 3-on-3. The three from George. And another three for the Clippers.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And there's the pass to Hero. Now here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep, George. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hero kicks to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Martin inside. Defended by George. Lowry for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Now here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. Unloads from 13. Jackson misses. The Heat leading by 7. Hero with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Lowry against Powell. And it's sent back by George.
Paul George, tremendous vertical. How fast does he get off his feet?
The Clippers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. For 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Jackson against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. In the corner, it's Martin. Outside Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Martin. To end the drought. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Powell for 3. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Lowry. And that one, good. Lowry's got his first basket of the night.
If you allow Kyle Lowry a head of steam, it is very difficult to stay in front of him. No stopping him on that drive.
Clippers trail by 3. Passes it to Powell. To the paint, outside for Jackson. Over Lowry. Second chance effort, and it's Zubac laying it in.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here is Lowry. Back to Hero. Feeds it to Martin. Launches it. And Tyler Hero gets the 3. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feet.
Clippers trail by 4. Leonard with the ball. He's got 6. Zubac. Count that one.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Miami's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Lowry against Jackson. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Zubac. And they recover it. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 12.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Here's Leonard. Here's Zubats. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The Heat leading by 3. The drive by Lowry. There's the pass to Hero. Back to Martin. And beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's George. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Outside Martin. Just 4 to shoot. Over Jackson. And it's Martin missing.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Covington's checked in. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Clippers trail. Here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Zubats the pass to Powell. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And here are the Clippers now. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's Jackson. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Butler.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
They get it back. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Lets a floater go. Dedmon with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Oladipo, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for George. Marcus Morris comes in for Ivica Zubats. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Mann subbed in for Jackson. Miami on defense. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Kennard. Can't hit from in close. The Heat leading by 5. We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Robinson. Butler kicks to Robinson. Trying to get open is Adebayo. It's good on the putback.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Dedmon defending. Goes back up. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Robinson. And he makes good on the layup. And now a 9-point Miami lead.
Well, Victor Oladipo improving in just about every aspect of the game. Pretty pass.
Passes to Covington. Clippers moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. To halt the run. And the 3 ball is good. 6 points for Marcus Morris.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
Now here's Butler. He's got 9. Scooped up.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Mann. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Clippers trail by 8. From past the arc. No good. And the first half is now in the books. Miami ahead. They're up by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Ty Lue. Coach, how do you get control of this game in the second half?
I think we just got to do a better job rebounding the basketball, taking care of the basketball. We had some shots that we normally make, we didn't. We just got to get back in transition.
Building that wall will help you, Coach. I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They have an 8-point lead. And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shot, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
A combination of poor defense and poor shot selection. That's what my take was. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Here's Butler. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's where Spoelstra starts the second half with.
See, right there in the screen and roll, Butler showing the capacity to create for others. I love that.
Now the pass to Leonard. Shoots over Tucker. Leonard, no luck. The Heat leading by 10. The feed now to Butler. It's hauled in by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Howe. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wait, think about a guy like Norman Powell, who was really in the second round drafted because of elite athleticism and his defensive ability. But boy, has he turned himself into a scorer.
The first one falls.
And no question for Powell. It seems like better shot selection has led to better efficiency.
Yeah, I agree. That and the consistency from range. This guy can rise up under pressure and hit the jumper. And if you crowd him, he's going to put it on the deck and use that speed to go by you.
And so Powell nails both of them.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Now, here's Lowry. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's George. The Heat getting the bucket. Kicks it to Powell. From outside the arc, the Clippers keep it alive.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game. Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now here's Leonard, guarded by Tucker. Pass to George. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
Miami leading by 10. Outside Lowry. Three-pointer, Butler. Kept alive. Adebayo on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Clippers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lowry passes to Butler. Into the lane. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 13 points for Jimmy Butler.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the Clippers have possession. It's a 14-point game. In the corner, Powell with it. And Adebayo sends it back. And Adebayo throws it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the Clippers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Off the inbound. The shot by George, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
To the inside. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his first 2 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling Lowry right now, that lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Miami. Here's Jackson. Here's Zubac. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Heat going the other way now. Jackson against Lowry. Outside Butler. Shoots the three. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 6th assist on the night. Los Angeles calls timeout. And you look at Lowry's numbers. Remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Martin's checked in for Miami. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Leonard's got 10 points.
Kawhi Leonard, still one of the hardest working players in the league. Active on the offensive glass there.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Pass to Hero. Shot clock at 5. Let's go. They grab their own miss. Nice move. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
The free throw drops for Powell. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. And so Powell nails both of them. Now Lowry. He has 5. Dishes to Butler. Down low.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Covington. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jackson finds George. Knocked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Miami with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Butler up top. He's covered by Leonard. Hero passes to Lowry. Here's the three. Hero, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. and it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Throw good, Paul George.
Well, I don't know that when he was selected 10th overall back in 2010, that the casual fan understood that Paul George would become one of the most effective two-way players in the NBA, but he's done just that.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Leonard. Luke Kennard comes in for Norman Powell. Mann subbed in for Jackson.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, here's Lowry. He's got 5. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. The pass to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Back to Lowry. Martin kicks to Hero. Three-pointer, Lowry. They get it back. Adebayo on the follow.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Out to the right wing. And he jams it with authority.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Martin. Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Marcus Morris is checked in for Terrence Mann. And here we go with Batum heading to the hoop. And Batum throws it down.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement.
Robinson dishes to Oladipo. Driving in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Hey, Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
That free throw, no good.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
And the second free throw, good. And here's Kennard. 8 points for him. Outside, Batum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3 and D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
And the first one drops.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA, understands his role as a stretch 4.
Both shots good from the stripe. Oladipo with the ball. 10 points for him. Outside Butler. Outside for Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Miami no good on that time either. For Los Angeles, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Now, here's Oladipo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Butler. Driving inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Robert Covington picks one up.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
The Heat have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw good from Butler.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
And so Butler nails both of them. Clippers trail by 19. Here's George. He's got 16. Over Adebayo. That's short off the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. Here's Dedmon, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Now, here's Kennard. He's got 8, and here's George for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. George has got 6 here in this quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Oladipo outside. It's tipped. And Butler, here we go. Dedmon kicks to Robinson. No good on the triple. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 18. That one goes. Count it. Kennard's got 10. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the third. Robinson against Batum. Robinson dishes to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Back to Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. And that one drops for him. 17 points for Jimmy Butler.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Clippers trail by 18. 1:12 left in the third. Kennard finds Batum with the shot. It's hauled in by the Heat. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Oladipo outside. There's the dish to Dedmon. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside, Covington. Back to Batum. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. And a guy like Nick Batum, all but written off, he went through a rebirth after joining the successful Clippers.
Right, you think about Nick Batum, he had to deal with so many injuries. You forget how complete a player he is when healthy. He showed just how important he can be for an elite team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
And Miami making a change here. Tucker's checked in. And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Oladipo against Kennard. And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. Batum against Robinson. Pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's George. And again, no good by the Clippers. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat lead by 18. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got Batum. Marcus Morris is out there with Paul George. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Covington in at the 5 down low. Here's Oladipo. After the basket by Los Angeles. Robinson misses.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for Nicholas Batum. George finds Covington. Back to George. Takes a 3. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by George. Covington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Oladipo. Outside Robinson. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Shoots over Covington. The turnaround jumper. Count it. 21 points for Butler.
I'll tell you, absolutely relentless tonight. The sustained effort from Jimmy Butler. He's getting a ton of looks.
fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. That's tipped and stolen by Butler. Passes it to Tucker. He kicks to Robinson. And the rejection by Zubac. Now the Clippers moving it up. Covington with the ball. High post, Zubac. And another shot, and he sinks the layup. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Dedmon passes to Butler. Inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Butler against Jackson. Dedmon with the block. Zubac. Foul for three. They get it back. Tries yet again. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Trains the three-pointer.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's stolen by Oladipo to the inside. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, Butler took a pretty good hit there, but has the strength and the coordination to finish it. That's pretty.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the middle, here's Zubac, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Oladipo against Jackson. Oladipo dishes to Tucker. Covington against Butler. And Oladipo kicks to Robinson. 4 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc. 2 in each half, making an impact.
Takes it out to Covington. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Miami with the ball. Miami leading by 21. Outside Butler. Oladipo against Jackson. Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Robinson for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Covington's got 6 rebounds in the game. George looking over the floor. Now here's Jackson, guarded by Tucker. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson dishes to George. That one drops for him. George has got 21 in the game.
Well, there's superb shot selection right now with Paul George. He's aggressive, but he's still playing within the offense.
Jackson against Oladipo. And there's the pass to Robinson. Here's Butler. Rebounded by Covington. Clippers trail by 19. Pass to Powell. Zubac with it. Outside Covington. And here is Powell. 5 on the clock. Over Dedmon. Dedmon with the block.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Robinson misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Robinson. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Miami leading by 16. Oladipo outside. Pass to Adebayo to the paint. Stolen by George. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range, but given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
Here's Oladipo. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Oladipo. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. So it's Miami now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Passes to Tucker. Kicks it to Butler. 5 to shoot. It's Oladipo on the wing. And again, it's the Heat missing. Clippers trail by 14. It's Powell with the drive.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
And for the Heat, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Outside Butler. Back to Oladipo. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Shoots over Zubac. Yep, it counts. And that's now 24 points for Bam Adebayo.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Clippers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Leonard against Butler. Poked away and stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. Oladipo misses.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Now, here's Adebayo. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Adebayo kicks to Oladipo. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And that's 13 points for Victor Oladipo.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Clippers trail by 17. Inside, Leonard. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. And Tucker has it in the corner. Leonard with the steal. Here's George. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo outside. Adebayo against Leonard. Down low. Here's Hero. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
And the Clippers have possession. They trail by 18. Knocks it loose. Here's Jackson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Butler to the middle, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Oladipo right side. Now the pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Tucker. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Now here's Leonard. That one a little long. Hero with it. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Zubac. Now George shoots from 12. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 16th rebound on the night. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. There's Hero with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Zubac. He dishes it to Leonard to stop the run. They get the rebound. They shoot again. He can't get it to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Now Hero, guarded by Powell. 6 to shoot. Oladipo for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, the rise in fire from Victor Oladipo, the team is feeding off him right now.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Oladipo. Butler kicks to Hero. Tucker with the ball. Leonard's there. Tucker the pass to Butler. And the Heat, another 3.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Miami.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. No surprise here, just a big-time performance
for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Now here's Jackson, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Jackson dishes to Leonard. Stolen by Tucker. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lets it go with a 3. They get a hand on it. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Leonard. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Victor, you have worked your way back from a lot of injuries. Have those challenges made you stronger as a player?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just make me play better basketball. You know, doing a great job picking my spots and using my teammates to help myself and using my ability to help my teammates. So just go out there and play the game and trust my instincts.
Well, it's great to see you back on the court, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.